Hey guys, welcome to another video on Bharat in Germany. My name is Bharat, and in this video I want to talk about a very funny question that many people ask me, and that is, do I need German in Germany? So, of course, now a very short answer for this is going to be yes, of course you need that. And I'm going to explain you with three different kind of aspects of your life so that you can understand this better. The very first thing that many people think is that, okay, if I'm getting an English taught program, then why should I even focus on the German taught program or the German language in general? Now, my question to them is going to be three things. First, when you come to live in a country, you do not want to just do that particular program and then go back or something. You want to come there, you want to thrive, you want to use all of the opportunities. And to do that, you really need German, because still, most of the public paperwork which is being filed in Germany, that is happening in German. If you're taking a look at any kind of law books whatsoever, any kind of tasks which need more responsibility, you need German. If you are not having German proficiency, no company can give you those kind of responsibilities. So the first thing is the professional side, your career side of the things. It is not going to grow the same way like it would if you have German proficiency. And I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart, because I know this is a big problem. Even in my company, when I was having previously some people, the issue was that we need German proficiency to communicate with other companies, to talk to them about our offers and things like that, or just approach them. If you don't have German proficiency, you're trying to do everything in English, it rarely ever works out. The second thing is, of course, your social circle. If you're just focusing in English and you do not have any German proficiency, and in that side you at least need the German proficiency in native level, so that you're able to make jokes, you're able to understand them, you're able to make them feel comfortable, they're able to make you feel comfortable. For all of that, German is necessary. English is something that will only get you so far, and somehow when Germans try to make jokes in English and they maybe sound all right in German, they just absolutely sound horrible in English. So that is also another thing. And then you say is this a joke really? So the social side of the things is also something that you should keep in mind. The third is the financial side. Now, every single time, let's say you are not having the German proficiency and the companies are not able to give you more responsibilities, what happens is that your paycheck, it takes a hit. Every single time you are saying, okay, this is something in German, I cannot do it, or I cannot read it, can somebody help me out with this, or can somebody tell me what is written here, and so on. You just know already that the companies are never going to trust you to send you to a business meeting or something where everything that people are just talking about is completely in German. And most of the bigger German companies and the older people in Germany who have a lot of money, they of course are more comfortable in German. So you have to keep this in mind too. And it is way better that you're at a business proficiency level. So this is again anywhere from a very strong B2 to a solid C1, because you need these levels in order to just be comfortable with other people. So my recommendation, definitely focus on learning German. Everybody has time to learn German before they come to Germany. Even if you get your admit or something in August, afterwards you're coming in October or something, you have 3 nice months where you can sit down and just focus on learning German. And in 3 months, you can definitely go from complete beginner to B1 level. So many people have done it and it works out for them. Many people even get to the B2 level in 4.5 months or something. This is really good. And you have so many different kind of online courses available. What I really recommend is the Onlaya, this digital library from Goethe Institute. When I was preparing for my C2 exam, which I couldn't give because of COVID, I was using Onlaya and I could find really interesting books there. So try that out. Then you have online courses from Goethe Institute. Then you have online courses from Smarter German, which we partner up with, and you can check out his link with 20% discount for the complete A1 to B1 course, which is valid till tomorrow night. So you can check it out. They also help you from complete beginner to B1 in just around 90 days. Then you have another institute that I've heard nice things about, which is Language Pantheon. This is based in New Delhi and they also offer online courses. So take a look at all of these options, and I do not care where you learn German from, but what I really care about is that when you come to Germany, you learn German so that you're able to get into higher academic positions, higher professional positions, and are able to have a bigger social circle than you would have otherwise. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any kind of questions whatsoever, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to sit down for a one-on-one appointment, you can also book that with the link given in description. And I'll see you there. Bye.